that because we've seen it happen over there. We've got a little bit of it. Like,
You ready for me?
yes,
You ready for me to just fucking
yes,
destroy the story?
yes. My first question is, what happened? What
Okay.
happened?
All right. This is, what's so funny is this, Savage. I've never got a chance to talk my opportunity.
Right.
First of all, what's funny was this. I squashed the shit Turbo did with me at Fat Camp, and I'll get into that in a minute. But
Okay.
what's funny was he said the other day in front of a couple thousand people, Joe Pesci had 18 different stories. That's the dumbest shit ever. I never told my side of the story, and I'll tell you why in a second. I always said the more they told their side, I didn't have to tell my side.
Right.
I saw where the fans stood. I was like, dude, we don't really got to get into it if we don't have to get into it. And I'll tell you exactly what happened on that day to the point. So I'm there with Wonder Woman.
All right,
and I'll tell you where
thank you, Hush Pup, for the
Okay.
10 gifted. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
This is like the biggest fucking non-story of my life. Okay, I'm sitting at the table. I'm about to tell you. And listen, I swear on my soul, my mother's life, everything that I'm fucking worth, everything I'm about to tell you right now is straight truth. Shoot me down, put me on a fucking burning cross if I'm lying.
Lean in, everybody. Here's the truth. Finally the truth. Lean in, everybody.
The truth.
Record.
Okay, let's talk about the whole switcheroo thing.
Okay.
Here's what's funny. This is where Wonder Woman, trying to tell her side, ends up bobbing heads. So let me tell you something she said that puts everything out of whack to begin with. And she just said this 3 days ago. I don't even know how this got brought up again. I'm like, it's getting brought up again? I'm like, one day I'm going to get to tell my side. So she goes, I got up from the table.
Okay.
Whoa. Fuck up number one. Wait a minute. Did you just say you got up from the table?
Mm-hmm.
Here's where lies go to haunt you, Savage. Which, for real, she didn't actually get up. But if she did, this is where she looks dumb. There's 2 Coronas on the table.
Right.
One's got a blue label. One's got a white label. So you're going to tell me she walked back to the table? What, like Ray Charles just reaching for bottles, just to see what she grabs? No, if you went and pissed, Savage, and you came back to the table, you're going to look which beer you grabbed.
Yes.
You're not going to just go. Now, if you wouldn't have lied and you would have said you were sitting there the whole time, then you could have did the I was this way and grabbed the bottle in front of me fucking thing. Once, Wonder Woman, you said you left the table, you killed your own fucking story. And the sad part is, I left the table. You want to know why? As Albert is my fucking witness sitting here right next to me, I had a dog. And I was afraid of the dog taking a shit on Keemstar's porch and becoming like a laughing joke. So I was getting up and kind of walking the dog around. I start walking back. I'm witnessing the craziest thing in the world. She's got the beer in her hand, my beer. And I go, whoa, Wonder Woman. And this is the thing they lied about on that day. They said I didn't even say this, which is fucking nuts. I go, you got the wrong beer. And then I go, when she realized she had the wrong beer, I go, she pulled the switcheroo on herself.
On her.
I didn't say I pulled the switcheroo. They turned it. Here's the thing with Xylee. I'll give her credit here. She looked over like this is what they thought. When I said that, that's when like her and Brantley looked up. And probably to them, me being a stranger, it probably did look like for a half a second, I was fucking around with her.
Yeah.
So they burned that into their brain. I'm not saying they fucking made the lie up. What I'm saying is they burned it in their brain that something happened there with me and the drink. But here's the funny thing. Me and Wonder Woman were cool. Here's another thing that shoots down their story, which is crazy. Besides them waiting for 48 hours, which is nuts. Because if I did switch her drink,
2 days
I
later,
feel like Xylee goes, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. What's funny was I go, wait a minute. If I did switch her drink, to me, that is a big deal. That is a shot at my character. I think that is fucked up to touch a girl's drink, whether she was a recovering alcoholic or not. She was like, oh, I said on my show I'm a recovering alcoholic. Wonder Woman, I hate to tell you this. I wasn't one of the 63 people watching Wild. My apologies. Right. So I didn't know you were in some fucking weird-ass recovery thing.
And she had just drank days before, so get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so the next day, we were cool, me and her. Here's where it shoots the story down even more. We were in a jousting match, okay? And she actually knocked me down to where I fell down and actually was dizzy. Now, if I was the guy that switched her drink, would she be like, ha ha, motherfucker, I knocked you down, you're blah, blah, blah. She jumped down. It's on video a day after. She jumped down and make sure I was all right. Why would she fucking make sure the Candyman's all right? Then you send Turbo in, right? This is my favorite part. Other than when they go, 9 people saw you do it. Wait a minute. I go, 9 people saw me do what exactly? Because if I was somewhere and I saw 9 people switch a drink, when they go, hey, Wonder Woman, he switched a drink. Wouldn't the 9 people have been going like this? It's good to see everybody out there.
Okay, there
it's
go.
good to tell you the story. Are you there?
Can you hear me now? Yep. I saw it light up. I got to throw
Sorry,
this
let me
mic
get my
away.
breath. But yeah, like this was the biggest non-story ever. So they wait 48 hours, like I said. Turbo rolls in. Turbo doesn't even know what he's talking about. I'm literally watching The Twilight Zone. I'm trying to tell Keem, I go, Keem, you believe this? And then when I looked at who he had to believe, he had no choice. I really didn't hold it against Keemstar.
Let me
But
ask you
here's the
something.
part they don't tell you.
Let
They
me ask you
never told
something, though. Was it?
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't this after you said something about the plunger and
Oh,
you
yes.
got snitched on? Then all of this.
So let me
started
talk about
happening?
that. I actually felt bad for the plunger thing. Here's why. Savage, if me and you get invited to Harry Houdini's party and he's a magician and he's sawing the woman in half, we're not supposed to go. She's not in there. She's in the fucking back room already. We saw it. So I fucked up there.
Yeah.
Punish me. To be honest, if they would have asked me to go home for that, I would have been cool with it. Ask Albert. I even said, you know what? I might overstay my welcome. Here's the other story about the dog.
But anybody with a brain and eyes could see that it was a brand new plunger. It was just they trying to pull the wool over their audience's eyes. Just they can't be real at all.
I felt bad. I felt the Harry Houdini. But here's what happened. That happened, and right before that, I was driving up to the fucking cabin or whatever. You know how it is. It's like a walk.
Yeah.
I actually saw Lacey walking. I said, hey, jump in. I'll give you a ride up there. The dog was just running in the grass. People said I said a dog was in the road. No.
Yeah.
The dog was just in the grass. I said, Lacey, it's just a natural habitat thing with me and dogs. I said, go grab the dog. Make sure we'll bring him back up. He's all right. I go in the house and I go, Keem, I brought your dog back. And Keem got upset that I said it in front of a hot mic. I didn't say dog was in the road, bad dog parents. Keem turned it into like this. Pesci said we're bad dog people. No, I just said I brought your dog back. Me and Lacey did.
And this was right after the whole Wonder Woman. See, they said, my personal opinion, I think they were setting you up. These people do that.
This is what I think happened. I think they saw the plunger thing.
Yep.
Everybody was drinking, and they got in Keem's ear like, Keem, he did the dog thing, the plunger thing. And listen, 2 days ago, he did this supposed, this drink thing where we could say he, and sell this. And I don't know if he thought maybe I would never bounce back from it, but I always said my composure through that whole thing was uncanny. When I was saying goodbye to Albert, I go, Albert, don't worry about it. He'll call us to do gay.
Yeah.
And this is the part you don't know about, Savage. Tina approached Wonder Woman. This is why Tina and Albert will always get a pass in my book. Because when London Bridge was falling down, literally, at Fat Camp for me, they were the only real motherfuckers there that had my back, no matter what. Even when Mike was telling Tina something different, Tina still had my fucking back. That's why I would never cross them in a million years. They're like blood to me. And she got Wonder Woman to change her story, and that never got brought up, except Tina brought it up on Queens, but Keem didn't want it highlighted. He said, let's kill this situation. And out of respect to Keem, I did kill it. I didn't go on a show the next day going, ha, here's Fat Camp in a nutshell. They're motherfuckers. They're losers. You know what I mean?
That was like you're answering some of my questions. I said,
I know.
wanted to know,
I'm good at that. That's why my real nickname's Future.
What was your reaction when you were told to leave? Did Keem come up to you and say, you got to go, Pesci, because of the switcheroo?
It was on video. It was on video.
I can't remember.
It was on gay in front of 1,000 people. And here's my favorite part.
Oh, shit.
The whole Oh yeah, like Gay was getting really good numbers during that time.
Right.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, we were doing really good viewership, me and Albert and shit. But they came in there and he goes, Pesci, you know, I'm gonna probably have to ask you to leave. Now I wasn't mad at Keem because I know what was going on. He's being fed information from two people that would not lie to him. You would think. And you know what's funny was I haven't told Keem. I go, look, you don't know me well enough. One day you might. You know what I mean? And you'll realize some shit. But here's what's funny was he was texting me 2 days later like, look, everybody's got a story. Let's drop this. So in my opinion, he knew when Wonder Woman changed the story with Tina, because I go, Tina, does Keem know this? She said yes. So if he got wind that she was changing a story within 24 hours, he probably just said, look, it's a dead scenario. And out of respect to him, instead of clowning on Wonder Woman like I could have and everybody else, I actually killed it. When people would bring it up, I would touch on it a little bit. I would say things like, would Keem bring back the Candyman and not make him apologize? You got to imagine if I was guilty, he would have made me say, I'm sorry.
Say that, daggone Pesci, you didn't answer all my damn questions for that little segment. Because I was like, do you think you were targeted and by who? We know who you were targeted and by who. We obviously know, you know.
Yeah.
And then I did want to ask you, when you got to Fat Camp, how did the other hosts act around you? Were some of them friendly? Were some of them standoffish? Did you notice some clickety clicks, you know?
I wouldn't say anybody was like, I'm not really a big drinker. Oh, wait, you got a donation.
At Devon2856 super chatted $50. I'm starting to think we need to hire a professional cult psychologist to help all the Echosts deal with their trauma. Pirates bless them all.
This is what I noticed,
Thank you,
Savage.
Devin.
You were talking about clicks and stuff.
Yeah, because I know how it was when I went. I know how it was when I went. It was a bunch of fakery, just plain out fakery. Just like Xylee was so, and then she's begging me on that morning. I really do like you. I really do like. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Well, the thing what I didn't like about her was during Fat Camp when she said her version, she was just saying her version and it had to be verbatim. Meaning, why is her answer the right answer here?
Exactly, and I
got
fired
for it. You guys
for it.
don't know me.
I got
and
fired
when I
for
said
it.
one day they'll learn who I am and learn that I'm just as real as any one of them. And